What's up, YouTube? I know it's been a while, but today we're going to do something special. Not only are we going to do some Yu-Gi-Oh! Got some Soul Fusion, Legendary Duelist, White Dragon Abyss, and Savage Strike. And we're going to open up a fat pack of Ravnica Allegiance. So, I have been busy for a while. Haven't been able to do any videos because of so. So, hopefully we get some awesome shit with our set. Alright, we're going to start with Soul Fusions. Alright. And we're going to pause so I can open all these up first and open up the fat pack, and we'll resume the video from there. Alright, see you in a bit. And welcome back. So, we got 4 packs of Soul Fusion, 5 packs of Savage Strike, and because these were the double blisters, 2, 4, 6, 8 packs of Blue Eyes box. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna get started. Alright, we got the Pred Blast, Salamangreat Gift, Emerald Eagle, Crusadia Crawler, and Galate, Orchrist Automaton, Silent Fusion, Revenge of the Normal, Patchwork Fluffle, Salamangreat Mirror. Alright, here we go. We got the Jack Jaguar, Bear Blocker, T-Rexel, Invincibility Barrier, Thunder Dragon Duo, Gravekeeper's Headman, Stegosaur, Concentrating Current, and Spiritualist. Hopefully we get a Colossus or a Titan. That'd be awesome. Alright, Rise of the Salamangreat, Pankteratops, Jack Jaguar, Impact, whatever, Bookstone, Extra Foolish, I can't talk, sorry, Extra Foolish Burial, Clock Spartoy, Orchestrated Core, Raptor, and Diana the Light Spirit. Alright, we got the Galaxy Brave, another Crawler, Orchestrated Attack, Until Noble Arms Are Needed Once Again, Vector Blast, Symbol Skeleton, Pencil Plume, Sanctuary, and Falco. I'm happy I got this. This is the last one I needed for my Orchrists. And we'll be back to clean up this mess. Okay, so on to Savage Strike. I hope we get what is it? Porload Savage Dragon. You know, this guy. I think that's his name. Shinobi Necro, Guard Dragon Core Awakening, Sword Saga, Time Thief, Spectral Sword Shade, Salamangreat Violet Chimera, Clock Lizard, Super Armored Robot Armed Iron, Black Iron C, and Time Thief Hack. And I know someone who's going to want the Violet Chimera. Pack number 2. And just by looking at the time so far, it's going to be a short video. So enjoy it while you can. Sword Saga, Prank Kids Roxy's, Paro, Update Jammer, Thunderclap Monk, Rocket Synchron, Edge of the Ring, Salamangreat Foxer, and Subterra Succession. Alright. With this opening, we have 2 packs left. Another Sword Saga, another Awakening, TG Tank Grub, Brave Neos, another Violet Chimera, Squire Saga, Volvi, Psychic Tracker, and another Iron Sea. Alright. Alright, here we go. One more after this. Lost Time. Oh. If your opponent's life points are 4,000 or higher, your life points become 1,000 less than theirs. You can only activate this once per turn. I don't see the point of that, honestly. If y'all know the perfect deck this goes in, drop a comment below. Swordmaster, Clay Breaker, Sweet Guitar of the Trickstar, Guard Dragon Cataclysm, Time Thief Hack, Cyber's Converter, Salamangreat Volvi, and Squire Saga. Alright, this is the last pack for Savage Strike. So far, nothing too good. Alright, we got the Paro, Guard Dragon Garmides, Cyber's Integrator, Child's Play. Ooh, new Sky Striker. Let's read her effect. 1 second. Okay. So, if this card is special summoned target one face-up monster your opponent controls, it cannot attack until the end of your opponent's turn. Each time you activate a Sky Striker spell card or its effect, immediately gain 100 life points after its effect resolves. You can only special summon one Kiana once per turn. Alright, so we got Apple of Enlightenment, which is a good card for the Valkyries. Well, I mean, it's for the Valkyries, but you know. Another Squire Saga, Guard Dragon Justicia, and Time Thief Winder. So that's going there. And then Apple of Enlightenment. That's my first one, getting that card. And we're going to take a few seconds to clean up this mess. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So, we have the 8 packs of Legendary Duelist White Dragon Abyss. I'm hoping to get 2 more of the Chaos Dragons. So, let's just hope and pray for it. Alright, here we go. There we go. Alright, we got Rampage Dragon, Boar of the Spear, Curry Photon, Cyber Twin, and Photon Vanisher. Alright, Photon Thrasher, Maiden with Eyes of Blue, Abyss Script Opening Ceremony, Blackwing Dragon, and Glowing Crossbow for the Blackwings. Right? That's who it's for, right? Yep, Blackwing. We got Blackwing Whirlwind, Power Bond, Cyber End Dragon, Abyss, another Opening Ceremony, and Abyss Grip, Romantic Terror. So far, nothing too special. Unless you guys like playing Black Wings or Abyss scripts. Oh, sorry. Technical error. I bumped the box. We got another Board of the Spear, Curry Photon, Cyber Twin, ooh. Starliege Photon Blast Dragon, ultra rare. Let's read what it says. So, alright, let's focus. If this card is Exi-Summon, special summon one Photon monster from your hand. While this Exi-Summon monster is on the field, your opponent cannot target monsters you control with 2,000 or more attack with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's target card effects. Not targeted, just card effects. Once per turn, during your opponent's turn, quick effect, detach one material from this card. Target one Galaxy Photon Dragon that is banished or in your graveyard, special summon it. That's pretty sweet. And Blackbird Close. Or Close, however you want to say it. Close. Alright, we got 3 more packs after this. We got the backstage for the Abyss actors, another Board of the Spear, Rise of the Abyss King, Chaos Form, and Abyss Playhouse, Fantastic Theater. Yeah, theater. Thought I read that wrong. Alright. We got the Dragon Shrine, a Cellite for Photon and Galaxy monsters, Power Bond, Leading Lady, and another Glowing Crossbow. Come on, Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Or another Chaos Max. That'd be awesome if it came in the set. Ooh. Delta Crow, Anti-Reverse, White Sun of Legend, Curtain Call, Zephyros the Elite, Super Strident Blast for the Cyber and Dragon. Last pack for the legendary White Dragon Abyss. And then after this, we're going to move on to the Ravnica Allegiance Fat Pack. Because I just got back into Magic recently. So, hopefully, we get some good stuff. We got another Board of the Spear. Curry Photon. Cyber Twin Dragon. Cyberload Fusion. And Oster the South Wind. But this is the mentionable. Fusion, summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that lists a Cyber Dragon monster as material. By shuffling the fusion materials that are listed on it into the deck from among cards in your field or face up banished, but monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of the turn, except that fusion summon monster. I mean, that's pretty nice. But all in all, I think this is a good little group. Can't wait to use that in my Valkyries. Let's see, we got 2 of these. Need to add that to my deck and that to my deck. I think I may already have 3 of these. I don't know, but you know, we'll find out later. So, gonna pause the video to clean up my mess, and then we'll open up the Ravnica Allegiance Fat Pack. Alright, I'll be with you in a few minutes. Okay, welcome back. Now it is time to open up this Fat Pack. And we're gonna use my tiny knife. It's tiny but mighty. And don't want to damage the reusable box. And later on this week, I believe tomorrow, I'm going to be getting a Dominaria booster box from my local card shop. So I'll make a video of that for any of those Magic watchers. And hopefully I could get me anything in here. Nope, nothing in there. Hopefully I could get me a Teferi Hero of Dominaria. Alright, so we got this here. Just to be on the safe side, let's close the knife. This is the reusable box. It's got the... Ooh, it's a green and red. It's a Christmas dye. I mean, I like it. It's pretty nice. We got our basic lands. And then the, well, helper cards. Alright, let's pull these out. Set this down here. Move those there. Set that down there. And if you're wondering, yes, I did change the box. It is now Thanos' Gauntlet. It is from Loot Crate, if you were wondering. So, off with the first pack. Alright. To start off with, we got Prying Eyes, Spikewheel Acrobat, Twilight Panther, Sage's Rose Savant. When he enters the battlefield, scry 2. Noxious Grudian, Steeple Creeper, Rakdos Locket, Burning Tree Vandal, Catacomb Crocodile. Yeah, when I did the pre-release, I got him out and he did alright. Imperious Oligarch, Consecrate and Consume, Rakdos Firewheel, Carnival and Carnage, and for the rare, Gruul Spellbreaker. And we got the Rakdos Guildgate. Alright, pack number 2. We got Gore Clan Wrecker, Civic Stalwart, like a, oh yeah, he's an elephant. Quench, okay, that might be good fun. Rubble Slinger, Carrion Imp, Sagittarius Volley, Final Payment. As an additional cost to this, to cast a spell, pay 5 life or sacrifice a creature or enchantment. And it's 1 black, 1 white. And you can destroy a target creature. Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Another Vandal. Aeromunculus. High Alert. Orzhov Racketeer. Sentinel's Mark. And Plaza of Harmony as the rare. I mean, that's interesting. When you get, if you have 2 or more gates, you gain 3 life. Tap to add colorless, or tap to add 1 mana of any type that a gate you control could be or could produce. So essentially, if you have where to go? This on the field, it produces white or black. This counts as white or black. That's my assumption. Pack number 3. I'm hoping to get another Dovin. I got him in the first pack I bought. Whew, I was happy. And we got the Knight of Sorrows. Coral Commando, Gravelhide Goblin, and he's for the green and red deck, or set, whatever. Prowling Caracal, Undercity Scavenger, another Volley, Active Treason, that's always fun. Imperial Oligarch, Inheritance, get the point, destroy target creature, scry 1. Clamor Shaman, Sky Tether, Spire Mangler, Immolation Shaman. Whenever an opponent activates an ability on an artifact, creature, or land that isn't mana ability, this deals 1 damage to that player. Tap 5 total. It gets +3/+3 and menace until the end of the turn. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Pack number 4. Yes, number 4. I don't like these wrappings compared to Yu-Gi-Oh! It's more difficult. And there was one pack I got where one of the cards was further down and it was crimped. Like, you know, like down here, it was crimped. I was rather upset. Before we continue, in the comments, just tell me a similar story, like factory error stuff. Like if your cards were crimped or if they were not properly packaged, just comment down below. I'd like to hear about it. Now we got another Savant, Rubble Belt Recluse. Recluse, that, makes you think of a spider, but, it's magic, so who knows. Rakdos Trumpeteer, Gift of Strength, Grasping Thrall, Syndicate Messenger, Root Snare, Rafter Demon, Azorius Locket, Blade Brand, Dagger Caster. Ooh, I like these. Artifact Creatures. Sphinx of the Guild Pack. Sphinx of the Guild Pack is all colors, flying, hexproof from monocolored. And he's a 5/5, cost of 7. Macabre Mockery. And Verity Circle. Whenever a creature comes onto the opponent's battlefield, it becomes tapped. Or no, my mistake, I misread it. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes tapped, if it isn't declaring an attack, you may draw a card. Tap 4 and a blue, not a white. Tap creature without flying. Wait, is there? There is. Well, that don't help worth a lick. There's a little tear hole, but it doesn't help. Ah, damn. Oh well, I damaged the ooze. We got another Wrecker. Impassioned Orator. Another Scavenger. Another Volley. Gruul Locket this time. And Frenzy Arnix. And an Orzhov Locket. Deface, choose one. Destroy target artifact or destroy target creature with Defender. And it's 1 red. A Skitter Eel. Wrecking Beast. Shark to Crab. Syndicate Guildmage. Tin Street Dodger. And Theater of Horrors as the rare. Alright. That's how we do it. We got a homunculus. And that's what it says, it's homunculus. Storm Strike, Civic Stalwart, Roustabout, Stony Strength, 1/1 counter on I can't talk. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Untap that creature. Goblin Gathering. Create a number. Okay. So, this will allow you to put create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to 2 plus the number of cards named goblin. So, if you have 4 of these, you get 8 goblin creatures tokens. Summary Judgment, Soluri Caretaker, another flying homunculus, Bankrupt, and Blood. I like that artwork. That's nice. Spirit of Spires, or the Spires, whatever you want to say. We got Spire Mangler. Crap. Repudiate and Replicate. We got a foil Deface, even though it's, you know, uncommon. But, you know, that's whatever. I mean, foil's foil.